we are in my kitchen. I wanted to show y'all how I make my favorite drink. This drink was introduced to me on vacation in Thailand. I was on a trip with my friend Kat. Hey Kat. I was drinking Thai teas all the time while I was there, and we were supposed to go to Vietnam one day, and we ended up not being able to go because of visas and whatnot, and so we had to book an extra night in Thailand. Extra 2 nights, I think. While we were there, we kept eating and stopping to use the Wi-Fi at this cafe that was right beneath the hotel that we were staying at, and the man who owned the cafe introduced me to Thai green tea because he kept seeing us obviously order Thai teas. So he wanted us to try Thai green tea, and honestly, it's even better. You have to have a taste for florals and whatnot, and earthy green tea, obviously, but I love it. It's amazing. I highly suggest you try it if you like milk teas. All the things you're gonna need are some way to boil water. I'm using a tea kettle, but you can always use a regular kettle on the stove or just a pot, obviously. Some sugar for simple syrup. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. We'll get to that soon. You need your tea and then some way to diffuse your tea. I have used in the past, this is my trusty dusty tea infuser. It sits on the top of the cup and sits in the water, obviously. If you have something simple as that. Traditionally, it's done in a sock, which I'll show you right here, and that's obviously the way to get the most strong tea, but homeboy ain't gonna go invest in something that he doesn't already have. So this is what I use because I can keep it in the fridge. It is actually a cold brew diffuser. You can see it has this thing on the inside where the leaves will be housed while it's steeping. Editing me here. Forgot to tell you that you need milk as well. We're making milk tea, so obviously you need milk. You can use whatever milk that you use, soy, almond, cow's milk, whatever is your preference. It doesn't really matter. Back to the video. And yeah, so let's try it out. I store my tea in these containers that I actually got at the Hello Kitty Cafe in Thailand, which was super fun in Bangkok. Just to keep it nice and fresh. And the tea I use, which I'll link it down below, you can find it on Amazon, which is awesome. I actually brought this back from Thailand with me. It was a giant bag, so I still haven't gone through the whole thing. But it is the Chatramu brand, which they make the best Thai tea as well. It's in a red label package, whereas the Thai green tea is in a green label package. Super easy, and it is, like I said, freaking delicioso. So, I start by putting in the tea into the diffuser. I do a 1-to-1 ratio with this, whereas Thai tea, I do like a 2-to-1 because it's a little bit weaker. This stuff is super strong. You want to be careful not to overdo it. Otherwise, boy, you gonna get the shakes. You're gonna be drinking this and be like, we don't want that, especially with just sitting at home. You don't want to be sitting at home shaking. So when I said 1-to-1, I meant 1 teaspoon to 1 cup, and this bad boy makes 1.5 liters, which is about, Alexa, how many cups are in 1.5 liters?
1.5 liters is about 6.3 cups.
So it's about 6 cups. So I do about 6 teaspoons of this, because this actually doesn't make a full 1.5, so anyway. So I'm going to do 6. I make the last one a big heaping one just to cover our butts. Oh, this friggin' smells delicious. It almost has like a Christmassy smell to it. I don't know what that's about or what that means, but it smells so good. So So our kettle we just fill. I know we're annoying and bougie. We have a center faucet. So let's boil that bad boy up. And while we're waiting for that to boil up, we are going to make our simple syrup, which I have a half cup of sugar here, and you're doing 1-to-1. So it's gonna be a half cup of sugar to a half cup of water. It's getting hot. It's going hot.
Have y'all tried these? Boys, hot.
A half cup of water. So we're just gonna put this on the stove until it gets clear. We'll know when it's clear. So the simple syrup is done. It's already melted in and brewed. It's nice and clear. There's no remaining crystals of sugar. It's all dissolved. So we're looking for. We're gonna let that cool. Vape Central. Smells so freaking good. And like I said, the most important thing to remember for this is just one teaspoon to 1 cup. So, super simple. I'm going to do another half a liter because that's what my container can hold. Okay, she's done. So I'm going to top this off and then let it steep for about 10 minutes, and then I'll take the center part comes out, and so I'll take that out and clean it out and let it cool, and then we will be back with me making the drink. So we're at the end of the road here. All you need now is your tea that's been chilling. I chilled mine in the freezer. You can wait overnight, up to you, doesn't matter, just your tea that you made. This is how I store my simple syrup in the fridge, just in a mason jar, and then some milk. So, what I do is I take in my chilled glass, you can just use a regular glass. I typically use this Hello Kitty tumbler that I got from the Hello Kitty Cafe in Thailand, you know, just to be festive. But you get 3 tablespoons of simple syrup. Pour your tea, and then top it off with however much milk you want. I like to do just a little bit. Doesn't need a ton. You stir, 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 stir. Let's try it out. It's so good. It has this beautiful green chartreuse color, which I love. Cheers. Cheers. Make this at home. It's delicious, I promise. Well, I hope that this is something that you guys like. I hope this is something that you'll make during quarantine. It'll make your tummy feel good and your brain feel good for a minute, hopefully. Anyway, I love you guys. Bye.